Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, so let's just dive in. And let's start off with this tweet here. So I seen XRP Darren, Fame21 More, over on Twitter post this chart, and it is saying, does on-demand liquidity volume help stability? XRP's price is not as volatile as Tesla, ARK, SI. It's remained pretty strong, hasn't even tested long-term support at 28 cents. And I also responded and I said, I was just thinking about the value of XRP yesterday. We have been one of the strongest tokens in the space during one of the toughest times. Crazy how everyone continues to overlook XRP's strength. Because, everyone is focused on the price per XRP and how we haven't hit, an all-time high since 2017, 2018. But, look at where this demand is down here. Now, will we target this? It's questionable, right? We'll address that here in a second. But, one thing that I would love for all of you to know is just look at other major entities around this space. This is Tesla, one of the most prestigious names around stocks. And I mean, look at how strong XRP has been. XRP is in a realm of its own. And when we go and look at the overall price action, we look pretty good here. I mean, the overall price of XRP going all the way back to the summer drop was on major macro support going all the way back to 2018. So when we look at XRP's price action recently and up until just now, it is one of the strongest assets in the space because of not only where it has been sitting, but how it's building this floor. I'm looking at this floor now. A big sign that we will go lower and this floor is basically broken would be a significant break below 32 cents or around 32 cents. I don't really care about candle wicks. Yes, we can candle wick below this. For an example, going back here to the summertime, we did wick down about roughly 8.5%. It's not too crazy to see candle wicks like that. We've seen them in the past. I mean, a good example is March 2020, the SEC lawsuit, and even the summer of 2021, which these candle wicks are rough. But at the end of the day, what I have been noticing about XRP is just where we currently are sitting. I just noticed that this is slightly off. There we have it. But one thing that I have been noticing is just where we are sitting right now on the current price action chart. You do see a lot of resistance at the 382 fib level, almost 40 cents. Our candle bodies are right above it slightly, but we've been trading, between the zone for a little bit of time, and it's just on major support against major resistance. And a lot of the resistance right now is actually playing into the weekly EMAs. For an example, the 10-day weekly EMA at about 37, almost 38 cents, this yellow line here, has been a strong one for us to really kind of conquer. But I do believe that we will eventually break out. I am recording this a little bit ahead of time, so by the time that this video does go live, we will probably see where we are going to go here on price action. We'll most likely retest this 32-cent zone, like I said in the video from I think 2 days ago now, where I was talking about us retesting these zones down here. So looking into this, I will be a buyer at 32 cents like I always have been around the price action going all the way back to June. I think that this, in my opinion, is a fairly good area to not only average in, but also to take some pretty good positions on XRP. If we do go lower, again, I am expecting possibly the 23.5-cent zone, this fib level down here. There's a large amount of demand down here that has not been tested. So if we do go lower, this is where I'm looking at. But with all of that in mind, let's look into a few things and let's talk about some very interesting subjects around XRP. So one thing that I love to talk about on this channel, because I think that we all have this incredible opportunity in front of us, and it's not going to be for everyone. Listen, I would love to bring everyone along with me on this journey to financial freedom, but to be completely honest with you guys, I'm not going to sit here and say, everyone has this opportunity, because a lot of people are just distracted. They don't care about crypto. They don't care about finance. They don't care about technology. What we talk about on a day-to-day basis on this channel might not be interesting to every individual out there, right? But you guys sitting here, you guys listening and realizing what's happening, you guys are preparing yourself for generational wealth. I do think that we are about to see the largest wealth transfer in history, and it is going to be around technology. I think that this quote from Bob Way here is perfect, right? We do see, in this sense, If nothing about our society changes for the next 100 years, then the future is over 100 years away. If things change radically in the next decade, then the future is nearly at hand. Personally, I see a future that is nearly at hand. And yes, I do believe that we are about to see the next evolution of almost every major industry, every major sector, and it's going to be centered on these DLT solutions around crypto. I do believe that crypto will play a vital role in the evolution of our entire daily life. And I even said yesterday over on Twitter, and I was more so talking about the price per XRP. I said, I know for a fact that XRP will change the way value is created, transferred, and settled. This, in return, will demand a much higher value than $3.84, and no one will change my mind on that. And again, I've always looked at the overall price of XRP. You know, a lot of people ask me, will XRP be revalued? I will be making a video on that probably tomorrow, just to give you guys a quick insight on that and my thoughts on it. But at the end of the day, what I really want to, focus on is just the things that we are seeing already taking place around this space and even around XRP. We know that XRP is significantly undervalued at 34.5 cents. We knew that XRP was significantly undervalued back here in March of 2020. We knew that it was undervalued back here in 2017 and 2018. And we even know that at $2 and at $3 and, well, on this chart, 57 cents, but we know it went to $3.84. We know at those two price targets, it was still extremely undervalued. We know what XRP is, the potential of XRP is, and we know the power behind XRP. And I do think that it's one of the most interesting tokens in the space that has an incredible use case. And it's a use case that we are seeing being spotlighted from major players like Novatti. And we do see from Ripple, Novatti Payments is using our solutions to make cross-border payments faster, simpler, and more secure. Read how the digital payments company provides secure and timely transactions between Australia and Southeast Asia with our global payments solution. And listen closely to this video as they do address the overall use case that they are focused on with Ripple.
If you look at some of the disruption in payments and financial services, part of it is about just becoming a participant and breaking the shackles of traditional banking or traditional networks, being able to compress commercial relationships that, say, the banks have been able to build for 40 or 50 years. Disruption is not just about technology, but it's about becoming a part of an ecosystem, being able to participate. Yes, Peter Cook, I'm the CEO of Novatti Group Limited. We've been listed on the Australian Stock Exchange for about 6 years and have been a partner in RippleNet for about 2 years. Our customers break into two, other fintechs, banks, financial intermediaries, where we are primarily providing an infrastructure layer or ecosystem for them to enable them to further their financial services and payments. And then we've got many hundreds of end merchants and businesses that use us to complete payments, whether it be issuing, acquiring, or cross-border payment services. So our clients are B2B payments companies. So essentially right through that consumer to business to RippleNet network through to the final receiving party, we're getting faster transactions. We pride ourselves on having financial services licenses in a number of jurisdictions and actually right at the moment in the final stages of getting a bank license in Australia. We can use our licenses, we can use our tech, we can use our market position, join with RippleNet and meet others that are in similar positions and create a super network effect.
A super network effect. What I talk about, even in yesterday's video where we were talking about the network effects of 11,000 plus financial institutions, yeah, that's what we are essentially seeing here. I mean, like, they want to get their bank license in Australia, and they want to utilize their tech and their network with, of course, RippleNet to have this super network effect. Now, this is incredible to me. When we go and look at the partners of Novatti, you do see all of their major partners. These are some of the largest names around payments and fintech. But this is very special because when you look at the overall goal that they have, they want to make cross-border payments fast, simple, and secure. How do you do it? Well, you have on-demand liquidity as a service. Like, this is the big deal. Like, this is the use case that we are seeing being utilized right now before our eyes. Again, a lot of people will say, no, it's Bitcoin. You got to have Bitcoin. Nobody cares about Bitcoin at this, today. Like, to me, what am I going to invest my money into, XRP or Bitcoin? ROI on XRP could be 10, 20, 40, 50, 100x. ROI on Bitcoin, I mean, even if it does a 10x from here, it's $160,000. I mean, to me personally, I just feel like XRP has way better ROI, way better tech, and it is being utilized on a day-to-day basis. Tell me where the use case behind Bitcoin is. I would wait, right? Because again, at the end of the day, there's not a significant use case advantage of Bitcoin. To me, big, solid use cases around fintech and finance that are actually changing the way money is moved, transacted, and even settled. That's a big game changer. And it's a very, very large game changer that could demand a massive value. And we know Novatti is a huge, huge company. 58 countries is where they are expanded across already, and they are working with some of the largest names around business and finance. So far, yeah, they're only doing about $2.3 billion per year, but I suspect that at some point in time, because they only began working with Ripple back in December of 2020, so you got to understand, like, this is not even, I mean, like, it's about 2 years old fully, right? But in that 2-year time frame, I'm sure that they've seen the power and the potential behind on-demand liquidity. And with that, right, I do think that with XRP having that instant settlement, having the major cross-border payment, evolution and upgrade that, nobody else is seeing in the traditional world, is probably going to boost these numbers quite a bit. And I'm very excited to see that and watch it unfold. And when we look at their vision on Novatti's website, you can check out who they are, what they are trying to do, the countries that they are active in, the amount of money processed, the years of experience, and they are focused on digital payments. They are seeing a revolution. A revolution is taking place in how we pay for things. Yeah, this is the next major stepping stone, and I do think that this is going to be a massive opportunity if you can pay attention, if you could understand, and just realize how big of a deal this actually is. And, again, we're seeing on-demand liquidity continue to expand, continue to, it's continuously changing every single day. They're making changes to it every single day. We do see here from Ripple, we continue enhancing our solutions to refine the customer experience and make the payment process more efficient. And this year, we added machine learning capabilities to our payment solution. And again, this is centered on-demand liquidity and how it spans worldwide. And when we look down here, this one quote is perfect. We do see Ripple's on-demand liquidity solution answers the industry's age-old problems of pre-funding and speed of fund settlement. Since partnering with Ripple and utilizing on-demand liquidity, we've been able to better manage our capital requirements and funding flows, thereby allowing us to offer a near real-time payout for our customers without having to worry about the time it takes for funds to hit our bank accounts. Being able to efficiently access upfront capital to provide an enhanced service for our customers is the holy grail for our business. And it's only a matter of time before more and more businesses realize this power and this potential, and they understand that they're not going to see this anywhere else, and they're going to line up to adopt this solution. And we even do see, like, in addition to the record growth, we've added, machine learning capabilities to our on-demand liquidity solution to further refine our customer experience. This technology makes the payment process more efficient for our customers while managing liquidity at the utmost level to support a range of transaction types, from online marketplaces, Lemonway, and money transfer services for remittances, XBAT, to Pan-African gateways that connect millions of mobile wallets, MFS Africa. We understand that liquidity is essential to both our internal business operations and our customers' business operations worldwide. I want you guys to understand just how large of an opportunity we have in front of our faces with XRP. Yeah, price action, we'll argue, right? Let's go back in time, right? So from the all-time high to now, it's been over 1,820 days. And, this is 1,820 days. Think about it like this. It's been 1,820 days that the pressure has been building. Since the lawsuit announcement of XRP, it has been a total of 735 days. In all of this time, we have seen Ripple continuously expanding on-demand liquidity as a service. We've been seeing them continuously upgrade it, make it more efficient. We have seen many more products being released from Ripple focused on liquidity, focused on crypto, focused on digital assets, and also within this entire time frame, right? we have seen crypto sort of morph into the big elephant in the room. Finance leaders and fintech companies and financial institutions and massive banking names cannot stop talking about crypto. They cannot stop talking about this technology. This gets me very, very excited for the future. And yes, I do believe that Ripple will become that industry leader. And I do think that when we look at the overall price potential of XRP, a few targets are up there on the board. I mean, $9.42, $15.64, and $33 nearly. Absolutely insane. If we even just hit the $9 range, 31.5x. If we hit the $15 range, a 53x opportunity, and a 1618, 111x opportunity. Now up here, it's a little questionable, but long term, yeah, I could see these prices being targeted, but I'm more so looking at that. It's roughly between like the $8 to $13 range, but on this chart, because we have a higher price target on this chart compared to the other ones, then we're looking at these higher fib levels. But it's still very, very exciting. I think that the overall price action, I think that the overall gains going forward, I think that a lot of people will be shocked by what XRP does going into the next couple of years ahead. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys have more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. If you guys are on this beautiful world, this has been Nick. Peace out, guys.